Hello. Welcome to the Eddie Conversation podcast. My name is Eddie V. Hill, and I am your host. I'm a filmmaker living out in Los Angeles, California. Joining me today is Kalin Jefferson. Round of
Yes, sir.
applause
Yes,
all
sir. Yes,
around.
sir. That is me. We are here, live
All
in
right.
action.
So you are a model wardrobe stylist. Is-
Wardrobe stylist, model, getting into acting. I'm all over the place. Literally, I could put my hands on anything and everything. I have really a creative mind. Um, yeah, so I'm getting into the entrepreneurship side of everything right now,
Okay.
building up a brand for myself, and yeah.
Okay. So we'll jump into all of that. Okay. Yeah. All right. I was gonna smooth over here. So model, wardrobe stylists, entrepreneurial, and jumping into all that. So I guess I want to dive into who Kaylin is and kind of because this is our first time meeting in person. Yeah, I know I follow you on Instagram,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I'm a fan of what you do and what you bring and the vibes that you put out. So
Appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Well, to answer that question of who I am,
start. Yeah.
to answer the question of who I am, uh, I am 22 years young. Just I'm from California, born and raised, Los Angeles, Englewood to be exact. I started off my life with sports. I was really into sports. I was touching everything, golf, basketball, football, tennis, literally all at one time. And I was just balancing everything out. I had fun with everything, and ever since me growing up, I've always gotten that you look like this person or you dress like that person, and you have a physique, and people always call me handsome, chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
so I honestly took that with me to sports. So I started dressing good in sports. I had a towel playing football. I had a towel on me, customized cleats. And then when I played basketball, I just try to mimic Kobe or just put my own swag to whatever. And then from there, it's just I literally, if I look good, I play good, and that's just how I go about life right now. Just I look good, I feel good.
Okay.
You know.
So how long has that been in general a part of the mindset? Like like growing up as a kid, how much did you think about that? Let's say elementary school, middle school, high school. Was it an evolution through that and it wasn't like a priority, or was it always kind of in the cuz I'm assuming like growing up with sports, you play sports as a kid.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's always so that evolves through cuz you did you play college ball? Did you
I
jump?
played 1 year of junior college ball. Like I
Okay.
literally stopped going to high school. Graduated high school in Houston, and then I was playing football. I had football teams looking at colleges looking at me and everything, and I ended up just calling it quits and
Mhm.
moved back to LA. And then I just started, trying to figure things out. Things weren't looking too well, so I ended up going to junior college. And when I went to junior college, I wasn't playing football at all. I didn't work out or anything for like 2 years. And then when I went to junior college, I just hopped into football like literally 2 weeks before the season even started. Like, hey,
Okay.
I'm here. Like, and I had people that knew me from back in the day that
Mhm.
I used to play, and they had vouched for me and just told the coaches, hey, he's good. He's worth giving him a try. So I just ended up hopping in college, and I ended up getting hurt. I ended up tearing my
Oh
meniscus.
my.
I ended up tearing my meniscus, and
How
and I had a
deep?
concussion.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay. How deep into the how early, how when did that?
the meniscus tear.
Yeah.
So the meniscus tear in the season, honestly, I didn't know that I tore my meniscus. I've always had knee problems. I don't know if people have heard of osteoslaughter. Osteoslaughter
Mm.
is it's a growing pain in the knees. I had it in both knees growing up, starting in like sixth, seventh grade. I could barely walk. Always had knee pains. Like so, literally, I thought it was just something like, oh, I stopped playing football for 2 years, and it's just my knees are just tired or just
Yeah, you're like these things always hurt.
yeah, exactly. So I'm
Yeah.
just thinking I'm just going to the trainers and just getting acupuncture and then icing it and you just massages throughout the season. Then come to find out at the end of the season, I go get a MRI on my knees, both of my knees, because they both had pain. So then the first time I said went, doctor said, "Oh, nothing. It's just a sprain. It's just oh, you'll be okay. Just ice it, and if anything does hurt in a month or so, come back." The pain got worse within 2 weeks, so I went back to the hospital, and they was like, "Okay, let's do a ultrasound, like an actual like how to do the babies
Yeah.
or whatever. So let's do
Yeah.
an ultrasound right here, right now." And as soon as they put it on there, he went through it. You seen a white line, and then you see a big black gap, which is the tear.
Yeah.
And then you keep going, and then you see a bubble, which is a cyst. So I had a fat cyst inside my knee, and sadly, that
Ooh.
kind of ventured me back to
Okay, that was
where I am now, which
okay.
is
So
styling.
that was the nail in the coffin for that
Yes,
track.
yes,
But you
yes,
didn't find out until after the season was over.
yes. And then after the season was over, I was going to come back and play back after rehab and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but COVID happened. So
Sure. Okay.
once
Yes.
COVID happened, we didn't even have a season the first year of COVID.
Yeah.
So that really just made me think like, okay, it's over with. It's
Yeah.
like I'm not about to train. I'm just gonna go through the regular motions now. I'm not really in a rush
Mm-hmm.
or anything. So in that process, I literally just picked back up working on set and
Yeah. No. No, that makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
The option was taken off the table, so you have to rack your brain on. Okay.
Correct.
So I don't know if this is rewinding in any capacity, but when did modeling start for you? When did were you double dipping through athletics and modeling on the side, or
Um,
how
so
does
like so like I said, I mean, I grew up always hearing that I look
yeah,
like Diddy and I look like this person, and I really was getting Diddy most of my years of my kindergarten
okay,
through 8th grade. You know what I'm saying?
all
Like I'm
right,
literally, oh,
okay,
you look like Diddy. Oh, you Diddy's son. Oh, you might have to do a DNA test. You might, So I'm just like, all right, I might, run with that. And it really started, I would say, 8th grade for me. Like really picked up for me. I had like my first photo shoot, graduation photo shoot for 8th grade. And then after that, man, I took off, and then like I really couldn't say it took off for me in 8th grade, and that's where I really ventured at because I went my ninth grade, my senior year. I went to an all boys school, and we had to wear a uniform every day, so I didn't really
yeah, you didn't really have the opportunity to
opportunity. But when we
showcase,
did
yeah,
have the free dress, I
you showed up,
put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like I showed up and I showed out. So I mean, I really can't. Uh, I really couldn't tell you a pinpoint
okay.
on where like it just
This
started.
so it was just a thing that kind of happened naturally in a way, or what, did it ever click in your brain where okay, this is because I don't even know if this is the case maybe now, and how high of a priority is it to be like I'm a working model,
Mhm.
or if modeling is like a sidetrack bonus item. Like I don't, how do you look at it?
Modeling, like how do I look at modeling?
Or like being a model.
Or being a model. How do
Yeah,
I?
and how that balances with like being a wardrobe stylist, and because I feel like they all go hand in
They
hand.
all go hand in
Yeah.
hand, and that's because I say it goes hand in hand. Is once you put your clothes on and you're trying to show what you can do, like what pieces you could put together, what color blocks you could block, and then that's where I put it. So I just know I could always put an outfit on, and I'm just like, shit, why not take a picture? Like, let's just take a picture. Now I
Hmm.
literally, I go based off of my followers and how they comment, and I literally just make my way through there, and I get literally compliments on what I wear every single day. So it's like, why not put it out there for it to be seen and for others to pick
Hmm.
up on oh, it's okay to wear that, or it's okay to do that type of thing. So
Okay. All right. So let's talk about this transitional phase, like with that moment when you were getting out of the sporting track,
right,
and this was early COVID days
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Because I know specifically you started the your business Instagram as well.
yeah.
Like that's around. I was looking at.
Okay,
I think it was around October 2020 ish or some late
it
20.
was it was around 20, yeah, like literally COVID, like right at the beginning of COVID, or
Yeah, we.
not the end of COVID, but more so in the middle, beginning. Yeah, yeah, you had the dates right around
Yeah,
October 2020.
yeah,
Yeah,
because there. I mean, because you were asking before we were rolling on how long I've been doing the podcast,
yes.
and I launched the podcast in October 2020.
Okay, so it was right. It went hand in hand. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay,
So I'm
right,
just thinking it's enough time where we're kind of like I was going crazy enough. We're like, all right, I just need something else to do here,
right,
guys. Like, give me something.
right.
So then I gave myself, this once a week show
Okay,
to
that's cool.
prioritize. So when I saw that your business Instagram launched around the same time, I'm
Yeah.
like, all right,
Okay. He's
same
same
page.
thing. He's trying to figure it out, so you might as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It was around that time. It was around October or so.
And the difference there, what um what is the business tackling, or I guess how do you see the what was the new path that started in that time that was different from before?
We'll start it. Like I said, I literally, me and I have 11 siblings.
Okay,
I have a big family.
it's a lot.
I have about five brothers, six, it's something around there. Obviously,
At least
I don't know.
track.
So yeah, but I just know we all talked to each other. But it was a
Yeah.
time, of course, COVID, that me and my brother were sitting down and talking, and me and him, when me and my brother, one of my brothers, his name's Corbin. He we don't really talk as much. We're locked in. We're close. Of course, we're
Hmm.
brothers. So but when we do talk, we have deep intellectual conversations, like trying to figure out life. You know what I'm saying, and which way to go about it. And he was just always somebody that's just always been in my ear about things. Bro, you gotta start this. Bro, you should try this. Bro, you should do this. Just go. Just go. Just go. Like, and he's a big inspiration of my modeling and knowing about fashion too, because like what he's 27, 28. So I'm only 20. I'm 22.
Yeah.
So I've always looked up to him. He's always been into the hype, you know what I'm saying? Supreme, Diamond Supply, all
Sure.
the, street
Yeah.
brands and stuff. So I always just followed him from that. But that was just like one of my big transitions. That would make me transition really into it. And my father works in the movie industry also. He's a picture car captain, coordinator, and
Okay.
a
Okay.
gang boss and everything. So he's been in the industry since '98, and I was born in '99. So I literally been around it in the industry since day one of me
Hmm.
being born. So it's like me being around that, seeing that, talking to my brother, and getting the compliments outside of that is really kind of just made me, okay, this is what I really want to focus on.
Yeah.
This is besides sports. I know I have the talent in sports, but what am I going to do outside of sports? And
Right.
this is the route I chose. Yeah.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Where you're having the I consider those almost like stress. It's almost like super anxiety. I'm like, what do I do with my? It's like, what do I do with my life thing. But
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Where that is nice to hear that that your brother
Mm-hmm.
helped, because having the outside view on you as a person, on like you
Yeah.
have a gift here,
Yeah.
pursue this thing.
Right.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm your brother. I'm saying that because I can
See
see,
it. Yeah.
yeah,
You see the what's the word? Potential. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
he never. And it's crazy that I'm telling you. You're the first person I'm telling this to. I've never told him that he's been an inspiration to me,
Oh,
or
okay.
never like this is probably going to be the first time. He's gonna be like, oh shit, like really,
Oh.
bro, like. But he is one of a big inspiration to me for sure, and
Hmm.
I appreciate him for making me work and keep my mind on one thing at a time and really grind on it.
Yes. That's lovely. Warming my heart over here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
uh,
sir.
okay, so I want to talk about because okay, again, before we're rolling, I was talking about how when I was prepping to come for this for the video portion of the podcast, I was like, all right, I know Kalen's gonna show up looking he's gonna show up looking like he does. All right, and I'm just like, all right, what do I wear for the thing? I don't know. So I didn't want to, I didn't want to take away from. No, either way, I just wanted
Right.
to exist in the same room
Right.
and not be. Yeah, either way. The point is styling for me has never really been as high of a priority as I've wanted it to be,
Right.
which is why it's exciting for me to talk to you too. Is like I want it to be more of a priority. I want to, because I know even as of late, like over the I forget what happened. I did a lot of moving last year.
Okay.
Because I'm not from Los Angeles, so
Okay.
um, I know existing in LA is I mean it's a crazy town,
Right.
and making it is a lot of work.
Right.
And regardless, I was hopping around, so I minimalized my wardrobe,
Right.
my closet. I wanted to be very yeah, I want to be able to hop around
Hop around it
and
like
couch.
without carrying a whole bunch of.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couch surfed for a bit. It
Yeah.
was
I
a good
mean,
time.
we've all been there.
Good times. So
Right.
I know as of late, like I stripped my closet down to like the bare bones with the intention of expanding and growing out of it.
Okay.
So I was gonna ask you,
Right.
how do you what's do you have what's your methodology on like concepts and modeling, like designing your attire and the look? Like you mentioned, you take insight from followers, but still there's the
There's
creativity.
somewhere in there that's picky.
Where do you start, or how do you think about it? The super vague question, but
you,
because
you
there's
can't think. Honestly, you really you can't think about it. I mean, I don't think when it comes to me getting dressed or when it comes to me shopping. If I see it and I like it, I'm not the type to really say I wouldn't look good in this. Oh, I wouldn't. No, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
yeah,
see what I could do with it. I'm gonna see what piece I could throw on with it. I like the crop shirts. I like the crop pants. I like oversized things. So different things. It depends on the weather. It depends on where I'm going or where I'm at. But I'm always gonna give a Cali swag to it. You know what I'm
sure,
saying? I'm
sure,
always gonna. But I really couldn't tell you where in my brain it's just like, okay, we're gonna put this on today. It's like if you come to my house, literally, like my friends come to my house, they like, bro, you must have fun getting dressed, because literally I have a closet outside of my closet. It's ridiculous. Like the
yeah, I'm
clothes
sure.
I don't, man, I don't. I'm big right now. Something that I'm really big on is mixed matching colors, like
Okay,
just not throwing off colors with other off color like rainbow type shit. I'm not really on that, but I'm more so of a settle pastel colors and just make sure it flows. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes I throw a blue with a red on, and some people would never think a blue with a red would match, or browns and greens. Just settle nature colors and
yeah, it's kind of like the
bright pigment.
classic there are no rules
Yeah.
aspect, where like yeah, the typical thing is you don't want to mix
Yeah.
this pattern with this pattern, or
Right.
this color with this color,
Right.
and you're like, well, maybe we can.
And a big thing that I am on right now is like the '80s vibes, like the
Okay,
'80s,
yeah, it's
like
huge. It's
70s,
huge
80s.
right
Yeah,
now.
I don't know why, but like I love the collared shirts. They were wearing jackets like collared jackets and
Hmm.
flooded pants, the bell bottom pants, and just different vibes. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm open to everything. And my mom is. I get my parents into fashion. Like they're not really into fashion, but they're open to do different things. Like
Yeah.
my mom loves the cowboy look. Like she loves wearing a cowboy hat with the boots. And
Okay.
where my mom is from, Los Angeles, California. What are you doing wearing a cowboy hat and cowboy boots? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I know we moved to Texas for a minute. We moved to Houston. For about 2-3 years. But
That's where she picked it up.
I guess so. I guess so. But yeah, that yeah.
Okay, so 'cause I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
I'm trying to. Okay.
What are you trying to get out of me? What do you want me to
Here,
say? What is
no,
it?
no, no. I'm not trying to
What
get you
is
to
it?
say anything. Uh, okay. I'm gonna try to digest what you just said and regurgitate it back.
Okay.
So when you're talking about, it's very dependent on where you're going and what you're gonna do. 'Cause I could imagine your wardrobe, like you said, you've got your closet outside the closet, and you're looking at the options. And
Right.
it's kind of, I'm assuming it's designed to be flexible,
Right.
whereas like this jacket doesn't only always work with just this one pair of pants.
Pants.
Like it's,
Yes. Yes.
so it's all up in the air. You can kind of snag day to day on, like, okay, this person's gonna be there. We're doing this thing.
Yeah, see,
So
I kind of do go around that route. So
okay,
like I said, it depends on where I'm going and who I'm with or what events I'm,
yeah, who's gonna
um,
see me? And
yeah,
yeah,
who's gonna see me. Like, of course, I'm always try to be the best dressed in the room, no matter where I'm going. If I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm going to take the damn trash out,
yeah,
I'm literally, and everything in my closet is color coordinated. So it's like if I want to go dark, I'm just gonna focus on this half of the closet. You know what I'm saying? If it's
yeah.
a light vibe, and then I have my big coats over here. Then I have. So I really, man, I wish like I was telling you, I really wish I could just tell you, but like, yeah, I do this and this is how I go about it. No, I literally wake up in my sleep 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning before I have to go to work, and I'm like, I know my closet though. So
Yeah,
you have to know your closet to know what you're gonna wear. It's not like I don't know what's in my closet. I don't know where anything
right.
is. I know what I've purchased throughout the times. I know what I haven't worn. I know what I have worn, and a lot of things I don't like to redo outfits.
Okay,
That's
I
one
was
big
gonna
thing.
ask.
That's
Yeah.
one big thing. Like once you see it on Instagram, you may see me put it back on, but I'm not gonna post it again. I'm not gonna wear it again. You're not
Yeah.
gonna see me probably out at an event again with it. Once it's on the Instagram, it's on the gram and it's for the gram. It's
Yeah,
like
it's logged
it's
and it's
logged
yeah.
in. Yeah. So, but like if I wore this outfit here and I never posted it, if we weren't to record, I'll probably wear this outfit 20 different times until I post it. So
Okay.
I mean, it's different things how I go about different ways how I go about it. You know what I'm saying? I really, like I said, I really don't wake up and think about this that, and I really just get up.
Yeah, 'cause that was one thing I noticed for
Yeah.
sure. Just scrolling through your feed and everything, is I'm like, I haven't seen like the same piece of clothing twice
Yeah, no,
almost.
and maybe the jeans, of course. Who doesn't have this? Who doesn't wear
Yeah,
three
those are.
black or a black jeans with three different outfits? It's okay to do that. But when it comes to like t-shirts, shoes, and everything, I try to every post I want a different pair of shoes. Of course, you're gonna have Air Forces. Air Forces is something big. Of course, I'm gonna wear some white Air Forces. So that's like a common shoe that you're gonna see. But if you see this shoe on the gram, the band, the Rebellion ones, you're probably
Mm-hmm.
going to see that one time on
Okay.
Instagram, and that's that. I had to
Yeah.
outfit with that. I'd probably do one or two to three outfits at the most with the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how flexible should, I don't know. This isn't. I'll just ask it. It feels like kind of a all right. How flexible should a wardrobe be? Because I'm imagining there's the leisure, there's the athletic, there's the little bit, because there's the different levels of, like, yeah, whether you're going to the grocery store, you're taking out trash, or you're
Right.
going to some sort of premiere event.
Right.
That's all different tiers of potentially how you're going to dress. So how does, I don't know. I don't know what the question is. How do you balance? Is the same piece of clothing flexible enough to hit all those tiers, or do you have, like, is it do like, I'm asking for myself. Is there, I need to, how many clothes do I have to buy?
How many clothes do you have to buy to
Let me
have enough for the weekend, or like, are you trying to say like, how are you trying to say?
Okay, I have a better question.
I'm trying to think how you're trying to say this. Like, are you trying to say like, do I have to go shopping at three different spots to have a outfit, or like different outfits, or like, or do you? Because like you said, like, okay, I have an outfit to go out to the grocery store. I have an outfit to go work out. I have an outfit to go
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
war show or something.
yeah.
Are you saying like how many?
I'll ask a better
Okay,
question.
all
The
right,
better
okay, let's do
question
it. Let's do it.
is, let's say, budgeting for self style. Like,
Yes.
because I know you have the ability to style others. You have the ability to style yourself.
Yes.
Let's just say as like let's say advice for like a normal person watching that wants to up their own style. How much do you imagine? How much investment should a person put into their look? Because I know some people don't like. For me, I wanna think about it more, be more conscious of it.
Right.
So
So a thing is, some people like to be hella comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I had an ex that just used to wear slides and sweats all damn day. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
she could afford anything. You know what I'm saying? But all she would wear is slides and sweats, and that's just some people's go-to. And
yeah,
but a budget or like would I don't. It's crazy. I shop by pieces,
yeah,
literally. Like I
yeah.
wouldn't even go buy an outfit in one setting. Like I literally, oh, I like this T-shirt. I'm gonna go buy. I need some more shirts. Let me go buy like 3 shirts, and then I'll go think about. Oh, I need some pants. Let me
Yeah.
just. But I'm not really matching. I'm matching my pants with the shirts I got, but more so of a variety. Like I can wear them with whatever I want. If it doesn't go with this shirt, if I don't want to wear it with this shirt anymore,
Yeah.
I just put pieces and pieces together one at a time. I really a budget. I couldn't even really give you a budget because it's like I'm a person. If I like it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to get it, and if I can't get it, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a budget. I guess you could really say give yourself if you want to entwine like in throw some shoes in there once a week or shop. Give yourself go shopping like every 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Go get
Yeah.
yourself some shirts. Go pick up like 3 or 4 shirts, and then pick up like 2 pair of pants or something. And
Okay.
you don't have to wear all those brand new things, but you can mix that new shirt with some old jeans you already had or some old shoes you already
Hmm.
had, and but it's new. You know what I'm saying? Then you start piecing everything together. Like I used to be a person. I used to hate wearing jeans. Like I used to be. I used to be wanting to be that sweat person all the
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I literally I don't know. And then once I just started going out and seeing more stuff and being inspired by my brother and just I don't it's crazy. I've never been really inspired by how people are inspired by Virgil, Kanye, and I've
Yeah.
never really been that person to I have to go get of course there's some things I like that they have on,
Sure.
but but it's never been a really an inspirational thing, and I have to go spend hella money on this and to fit in or anything. And I never really gave myself a budget to shop. Like I said, if I like it and I know I could get it, I'm gonna afford it, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
But for my advice to people, to when you go shopping and get a wardrobe, think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Just put something that you wouldn't wear, it'll actually look good on. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit there thinking about it, because once you start thinking about things, it's gonna go through. It's just gonna keep processing. But oh, I don't know if they're gonna like this. I don't know. And you can't really think when you shop too. You can't think of other people. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
really thinking of yourself and how you're gonna feel. Like I said, if you dress good, you're gonna feel good, and people are always gonna have anything to say, regardless good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
you really
Sure.
can't listen to other people.
Yeah. I could imagine. Okay. I liked the piece of advice that you kind of threw in there somewhere. We were kind of like the go shopping, a
Yeah,
couple times a month,
yeah.
and go find a couple things you like and
Yeah,
just
or
take them home.
go thrifting. A lot of things.
Yeah.
The thrifting is a big thing that a lot of people are very sleep on. Thrifting is hard. It's very hard. I'm not gonna say it's just easy. Oh, I could just go. No, if you go thrifting, when you're into fashion or really dressing, like you
Mhm.
really have to thrift, which means like you go out to multiple thrift stores the weekend. So it's like what day is like Saturday or Sunday? You could go to like a flea market. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna spend at least an hour or two in that flea market looking around for stuff, or the thrift store looking for things,
Yeah.
because it's not what you are used to. You know what I'm saying? It's different vintage shirts, vintage purses, vintage shoes, vintage different type of thing. Brand new. It may be some new things. You never know. But really, when you go, don't think so much, but take your time. You know, Just if you like it, grab it, and don't be scared to
Yeah.
adjust the wardrobe. If you think it may not fit good, okay, go home and cut it up. Go home, bleach it. Go home and what I'm
Ooh,
saying, do something.
ooh.
You gotta be you just gotta be open to doing different things when it comes to
Okay.
dressing. It's don't hold yourself back.
So with the thrifting, you mentioned that you're likely hitting on multiple places. Is it because it is that hard to shop? It is that hard to find sift through and find the diamonds in
So
in a thrift store? So it takes like maybe like I'm gonna say like half a day of just like this spot I found nothing, but I went through everything, and the next spot, and you might come home from the day with a couple items or one item or maybe nothing. I don't.
right.
Yeah.
Um, I say go to multiple places is because the area you're in. You never know what
Okay.
area. You could go thrifting in Beverly somewhere, off of like La Brea somewhere, and somebody may be coming from the top of the hill in the Beverly Mountains, what I'm saying, off of Beverly Grove or something,
Yeah.
and they don't want this Louis bag no more, and they're just gonna take it to Goodwill or take it down to the thrift shop, and that's the type of stuff you have over there. But if you go to Santa Monica, you have the beachy vibes and the hippie
Mhm.
vibe type of
Mhm.
people, what I'm saying, that have different type of clothing, and you'll go over there. If that's what you're looking for, you'll find it over there. So it's just like different areas you go. If you go somewhere on Melrose and you thrift on Melrose, you're gonna find all streetwear, different type of chains, holes in your clothes, or vintage
Yeah.
clothing. So that is one big thing that you
Yeah.
would have to do. Really, you can't just keep going to the same spot thinking you're gonna find something different
Mhm.
in the same place. No,
Yeah, you got to get the variety.
you got to get the variety of the different people because, like I said, you have the different races of people, different I can't think of the word. Say the word.
Ethnicities?
Yes, I can't even say the damn tongue twister. But yeah, you have that, and it's all over the place. So you really can't
Okay.
just be tied into one spot.
Yeah, and then you also mentioned to not have other voices feeding your own opinions and
Opinion. Yes.
your own gut reaction to whether you like something or not.
Yes.
Because I'm imagining, I'm imagining because you've been you've been developing your eye in fashion for a long time, for
Yes.
maybe forever,
Yes.
and I'm just I'm, I'm imagining myself going out and picking out some items and experimenting with like, all right, I'm gonna put this with this and this, and I send you a photo like, hey, how am I doing?
I'm
You're like,
like,
Eddie, like, what are you
what are
doing,
you doing?
man?
Like, that's not it, bro. That's not what I told you to do.
That's not what I meant when I said red with blue, you
Right,
know?
right, right, right.
Yeah. So yeah. There's that. But yeah, I'm just I don't know. It's how it's a tough balance between I don't want to get made fun of out in the world, but maybe that doesn't matter. You know, that's
Right.
it's
Uh,
because I know there's specific
yeah.
items like that I've experimented with
Yes.
where like I'd have a girlfriend tell me
Mhm.
like don't wear that. What are you doing? Why are you getting that? This is weird.
See, and that's the thing.
But then I wear it out later, and a lot of people compliment. And
And
it's like,
that's the
yeah,
thing. I've worn things, pants, flooded pants, and gotten multiple compliments, like crazy compliments. Like, where'd you get those? Oh, I like the block. Oh, I like. Oh, where'd you like? How? What? Okay. Like, then I get home to the girl, my girl, and she's like, don't ever wear those again. I don't like those.
yeah,
Okay, you're one person out of my million. You know what I'm saying?
sure,
And
sure,
I'm a million. So if I like them, I'm gonna wear them. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
yeah,
comfortable in them, like I ain't gonna say I'm disrespecting what she say, but like if I'm comfortable and I'm happy,
yeah.
that's just my sense of fashion.
Yeah, I could imagine. It's like, okay, well,
Yeah,
I guess I won't wear these when I'm with you because
yeah.
I don't want you feeling that
Feeling
way
some
about this, but I'm
right.
still gonna wear it. I'm still gonna,
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly. But you really, like I said, you really can't let people because, like you just said, like there's been times that there's been multiple people saying, "Oh, I like that, I like that, I like those. Where'd you get those?" Or and then you'll get to another certain person, and they'll just be like, "That ain't it." So you can't let that one person that told you that ain't
mhm,
it
mhm,
stop you from, if you already feeling good in it, and you already gotten compliments from it, and you look good, just continue.
yeah.
Just
how much do you feel like the person under the clothing, I mean, how much does it affect the confidence of the person wearing the clothes versus the clothes itself? Like, how much does that affect the attire? Like, let's just say I could imagine somebody else wearing this and not feeling comfortable in it, and then it's like, well, it doesn't look good because they don't look comfortable.
Their confidence isn't up. Their chest isn't high. Their chest isn't puffed out enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know, man. It's clothes are meant to be worn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
literally, put the shit on. If you don't like it, okay, change it and mix it up. All right, but don't take off your whole outfit. If you already chose, like, I want to wear these shoes,
Mhm.
don't be discouraged because the whole outfit didn't work with those shoes. All right, keep the shoes on. Just change the top.
Yeah, yeah.
The pants may go, the top may not. All right, change it. You know what I'm saying? You really can't let nothing really stop your brain. I don't know.
Yeah,
Man, I'm just a go with it person. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Just put it on. And people already know me as a dressing type of person, a stylist, obvious person, and model type of person. So people are looking at me ready for anything. To be
Mhm.
honest, so like
Mhm.
that's how I got the comfortability of just to be able to put anything on because I built that image for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I built the image like I dress. I know how to dress. I know how to put things on. So if I do put something on it out the ordinary, and that's just like okay, they may question it, but they be like, okay, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you really can't let the negativity bother you. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
Like at all. Like I mean, you know what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you know if you look like a goofball, you know you're gonna, of course you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror before you leave. If you feel that the shirt is too small and you think that somebody's gonna like it, you already said at the house before you left it was too small. So now
Yeah.
it's like your confidence wasn't even strong
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
before you left. But when you go out the house, man, make sure you had a confidence. All right, this will look good. Go over like 10 times, look at it. These colors go. Got a red here, got some red, black. Okay, that goes a little bit. And you
Yeah.
just throw on the off color, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And have that confidence. Okay, this goes. This
Mhm.
goes. Because as long as you have the confidence go, everybody else is going to,
Yeah, yeah.
go with that.
You'll project that out. Yeah.
Exactly. Because whatever the energy you projected, you're going to receive.
Yeah. Let me ask. I feel like okay, how much do you feel health and fitness play into the style? How do you approach all that with,
That's a great question. That
thanks.
is a very great question.
Because you come from the
So,
sporting background, so I
yes,
imagine
yes.
that you understand fitness.
So, man, that is probably a reason why I dress the way I dress too, and I get that from my mother a lot. I get this from my mother a lot. My clothes sit and fit a different type of way than a regular just same person that's my size, but they may be built different. They may have a longer torso. Their shoulders might not be as up as mine, or so my mom always just tells me damn, I just lost track of thought. I just seen something go out past the window, and uh, it was something past the window. But what was I saying?
Okay, so you're talking about how you have a certain build.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay, good.
oh, there we go. That's all. Okay, there's all I needed to go. But yeah, so my mother always just told me like you have a certain physique and you're built a certain way to let this clothes just sit on you. Not everybody could put this type of stuff on, and I shop at Zara a lot, and Zara are meant
Okay.
for slim people because they're European based brand. You know what I'm saying? They're meant for skinny people. Like
Okay.
everything, you really couldn't find any plus sizes out there like at Zara. You really only large size would be an extra large, but it'll be a long extra large, not a wider extra large. It'll be a longer. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
It's just taller person versus
exactly
yeah.
exactly. So that I put my fitness and clothes together like like they belong together to me. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I really,
Yeah, because
really
the clothes
yeah.
go over your body,
Yeah, right.
so therefore,
And I like the way clothes with my body. I like the way my clothes fit. You know, like I told you, I like the crop stuff on me. And like not everybody that's 5'11", my height, 150, could wear crop pants or a crop
hmm
shirt. Not even a belly button crop shirt, but like you know what I'm saying, like a short stop right
yeah,
at your waist
yeah,
type shirt. And some people can't wear those type of things. And I have cuts, like my body is cut. You know what I'm saying? So things like I said, it looks different. You know.
yeah. So how often? Let's just say, let's say like personal styling. If you were, if somebody were to come to you and be like, "I need help, and I'm gonna pay you to personally style me,"
Yeah.
how often does the health conversation or the physique element come in? Would that be something that would be a part of the conversation on like, all right, let's just develop your look and also let's talk fitness too? Like, or would that be, or you try to cater to who they already like? How does
I don't really.
is that
I don't
kind of out of your
really.
lane a little? I don't know.
Yeah,
How
I
does
don't
that?
really involve like their fitness with like when it comes to me styling people because I people usually come to me a few weeks before they have to do what
Sure,
they're going to
sure.
do. It's not like they're planning a whole 6 months before and they have time to go work out. So I'm
Yeah.
not going ahead to just be like, oh yeah, so you have so for me to put you in this dress. I mean, it depends. Like I said, it depends. All right, if you're going to the Grammys or something, of course you're going to plan a couple months before, and I'm gonna make sure that you're fit right and you can put the stuff on. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So,
Mhm.
but really, when I'm just just going to a brunch, if you're just going to a brunch or a birthday party, you want to, nah, I don't really
Yeah.
involve the fitness part. I really just go about who they are and what they are used to. Well, not really what they're used to, because I'm more so of a think outside the box, and that's why people come to me is
Right. Right.
because they want to put something
Different.
on that they're not used to, and they know I'm capable to help them, put something on. So I really just go based off of them and who they are and how they look now.
Yeah.
That's just how I go
Yeah.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but for yourself. Okay. So, all right. Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, clothes fit different for sure. And I know for me, I mean, I'm sure most people feel this way too. It's like
Right.
the healthier you feel and the more in shape you are,
Yes.
you just stuff
Everything
fits
starts
better.
flowing. Yeah, everything starts flowing better. Like it's you'll know the difference once you start losing weight and like you said, the clothes are going to be fitting different on you and you're going to feel way much better. It's just health and fitness is a very big thing when it comes to wardrobe. If you
Yeah.
want to really look good and you know think you putting that shit on, hey, you better go hit that gym. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple squats going and some sit ups going. But
Yeah, it's a nice
yeah,
side benefit because, of
no
course,
facts.
health is super important to begin with
No,
anyway.
yes,
Uh, and then so
always.
the benefit that your clothes also look better is a nice.
It's a plus. It's a bonus for sure.
So yeah, if you wanna, if okay, I could imagine some people just want to look better, and
Hmm.
then the health is actually the second element to it.
Right, right.
But
I mean, it's crazy because it's like some people know how to dress, but then it'd be like, okay, your size, like you said, like your size
hmm
does matter. Like some people do know how to put the
right,
stuff on, but it's like, okay, you're not. I ain't trying to, talk down on people because I really, like I
well,
said, I don't like judging people or whatever. But it's
yeah, it's the thought is those clothes, those are good, those are nice clothes,
yeah,
but they don't quite fit
fit
with,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
with who you are right now,
exactly,
which
exactly.
so
I mean, it's not, but it's not. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. At least And then when it comes to that, people that's like that should always just be open to help others.
hmm Can we talk about your experience at the Super Bowl this year?
Hell no, that was the worst experience. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Of course, we could talk about the Super Bowl, man.
Englewood.
Englewood, baby, right across the
Yeah.
street from where I was born at,
Are
man.
you a Rams fan now by
I am
chance?
not a Rams fan though. I am strictly a New Orleans Saints fan, big dog.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? My dad's side of my family's from New Orleans, and
Mhm.
I don't know why I became a Saints fan, man. Of course, I'm a Rams fan. I'm not gonna hate on the Rams. I'm from LA. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
you
Of
have to.
course,
What about the Chargers?
I don't know about the Chargers,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, of course, I'm gonna go for the LA teams, man. Of course. But that experience, that Super Bowl, man, that was something
Okay,
that was something
so
to be a part of.
yeah, so for
Very
the
much.
people at home, what
Yes.
what how were you involved? 'Cause it was the halftime show, right? How
Halftime show, correct.
what
Correct.
did what jeez. What did yeah.
How did I participate, or what did I do to
Yeah, how did that all play
um
out?
so once again, back to my father, Leonard Jefferson. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. He's he's kind of a legend. He's known.
Nice.
Um, he's been in the industry, like I said, since '98. He's always been in the picture cars and cars. That's all he's been doing. Cars. I don't know if you guys ever heard of 310 Motoring. It's before West Coast Customs and everything. They were
Okay.
like the first
Mhm.
making customizing Shaq cars, Kobe, like Floyd Mayweather, just customized cars. So that's what he started off.
Okay.
So he's always been literally into cars and providing cars for his position in the industry is a picture car coordinator, which is provide the picture cars for the set, which is so he did literally every BET Awards until now. So like any car that you see on stage at the BET Awards, my dad provided.
Okay.
Um, Straight Outta Compton, all the cars in Straight Outta Compton, my dad provided. Training Day was his first movie. Provided all the cars. You got
Okay.
served. So
Gotcha.
I'm just
Gotcha.
that's just me bragging about his.
No, for
You know,
sure.
that's just me
Explain.
bragging about his his little resume. But so yeah, so literally I've been with him by his side from day one. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And out of all my siblings and everybody, I've just been the one that's just stuck around and just been the one that's wanted to be in the industry working with cars or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just always what I've been around. So I've been working with my dad. My dad's letting me drive Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis, all type of cars. So he has my trust. Like he trusts me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like
That's great.
he believes in me. So right now is a very it's everything. A lot of things in film has been picking up ever since COVID has stopped. So he was working on what show was he working on? If I'm not mistaken, I think he's on the show he's on now called The Upshaws on Netflix.
Okay.
Um, I at the time wasn't doing anything. He'd been told me about it, like, oh yeah, they called me, like this happened like in November, so yeah, they called me about the Super Bowl. They're talking to me about the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh, word, really? Like, what's the plan? He's like, I don't know, but they're asking for some cars for the Super Bowl. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So then December comes. He's like, oh, well, I might have you work it. I might have you do it. Like, I'm like, okay, well, just let me know. Like, I ain't doing nothing right now. Like, I'm just, I didn't have any
Super Bowl,
work yet.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
sure. I
sure.
don't
Like,
know.
why not? So when he tells me like I might have you do it, he's usually there, like running everything. But no, this time, like literally from day one of the job, he handed it to me. He was just like, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna come check in at this time. You go do this. Tell him you're my son. Tell him this is who you are, whatever. And then literally from rehearsals, I was just in control the whole time of watching. Literally, I was his eye for a minute. I was his eye because I didn't know what to do at first. Like literally, this was my first time
Okay.
kind of
Okay.
coordinating something
Yeah,
as
handling the load.
handling
Yeah.
the cars and what's going on. So I'm recording everything at the rehearsals and making sure everything's good and just sending it back to him. And then when we finally, because we were rehearsing at the Santa Monica airport for about a week
Okay.
by one of the hangars. So I was just going up there, just checking out. And we didn't have the cars yet. It was just the stages. So I just had to go watch the dancers because the dancers were, I don't know if you watched the Super Bowl
Yeah.
halftime, but
Yeah.
if you watch the Super Bowl halftime, the dancers were dancing on top of the hood of the car. So I had to go watch and make sure that they're not doing nothing crazy or make
Mhm.
sure, and we had to reinforce the hoods on the car.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we took the original hoods off the cars. I don't know, some people was like, oh, they're dancing on top of some old Chevy 6'4". Like, what? Y'all letting them? No, we got the hoods reinforced. So we basically turned the hoods into it. We got some fake hoods, bought some fake hoods. Well, not fake, but bought some other hoods from other cars and turned those into a stage.
Mhm.
And yeah. So I pretty much my position was literally coordinating the cars. Literally
Okay.
just making sure the cars are set, making sure the cars aren't leaking any oils because you can't have it on the field.
Mhm.
Um, literally the easiest thing that you could have thought of that I would be doing at the Super Bowl. You wouldn't really expect, but all I did was really make sure the cars are there, make sure that everything's working, make sure
Yeah.
they get on time, make sure we know our route. And
'Cause yeah, once you hand the cars over to production,
mhm.
they're the ones that coordinate the.
So when it comes to picture cars, you're not really handing anything over. You're more so in charge of everything.
Okay, so
You
they
know what I'm
come to
saying? Because when
you.
it comes to me on that end, so we hired all the drivers. The drivers were the owners of the cars.
Okay.
So we let all the owners of the cars come to the Super Bowl as well. So that was
Nice.
a perk for them, you know. But literally, the only thing that production would do was making sure the cars aren't leaking, making sure they get on the field on
Mhm.
time, making sure
Yeah.
they're off the field on time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I heard I had uh yeah, I knew a couple people that helped coordinate the show.
Okay.
So I just heard like, the only thing I really heard was how people don't think about the behind the scenes of
Oh,
getting everything onto
oh,
the field and then
oh,
back off the field
oh man.
during commercial breaks and stuff. Yeah,
Th- that right there, like I said, we were rehearsing. We rehearsed the dancing part or whatever for a week, and then after that, we rehearsed at the stadium for a week and a half, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
uh-huh.
And when I mean the rehearsals were, because it's not just us that's rehearsing. You know, it's not just the halftime show that's rehearsing. It's everybody. Like it's everything going on under the tunnel. There's golf carts moving around. There's cranes moving around. There's cars moving around. There's
Yeah, they're
people
they're
moving around.
testing cameras, they're testing
Like
yeah.
it's literally everything. And okay, so we have to sit right here at a time. Then we got to wait for the camera to come around. Make sure the camera goes through the tunnel first. Then you got to time it. Don't have the cars running so long because you're inside of a closed area, so you don't want the gas fumes. And it was a process. Like literally, it was not something easy for you to do if you just think off of my Instagram. Oh, he just
They
bought
just
the
show
cars and he just that was it. No, no, no,
yeah,
no,
they
no.
just show up and they
Just
park them
no,
wherever and
no,
you
no, no,
know,
no.
it's
We literally every time we would start the car and turn it off, we had to put a box under the car to make sure it's not leaking any oil
oh,
at
okay.
all. Literally, these are '64 Chevys, 50. You know what I'm saying? Old cars. Like you're
Yeah.
telling not to leak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but it happened. You know, we made it happen because literally we was cleaning, wiping every 2 seconds, putting the cardboard under every time we started or turn it off. It's the cardboard's going under. As soon as we move it, take it out. All right, now we got to carry the cardboard to the field. As soon as we get on the field, put the cardboard right back under because you don't want it to,
Mhm.
you know. But it was a process. It
Yeah.
was one hell of a process for
So
sure.
were you there hands on or were you like supervising the act? What was
I
your
was hands on every day, hands on every
sure.
day, walking
So
on the field.
on the
Yeah.
day what did you get to enjoy the show or were you busy handling cardboard or what was
So I wasn't really. My job wasn't just handling,
No, no,
handling
no,
cardboard.
no,
Yeah,
not to talk
yeah.
to I'm
It
just
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It wasn't just holding the cardboard and just literally that was just a part of the job. But literally, game day, that was a big day. That was it was fun. I got to experience. I didn't get to watch like the first half of the game, because we're outside preparing
Yeah.
or whatever, preparing the cars, making sure everything's okay. Then we go down to the tunnel or whatever. But man, the halftime show was I still haven't watched it on TV, but from being there,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, it was one hell of an experience, man. It was awesome being there during the show and seeing all the fans, seeing everybody just from being at the rehearsals to nothing, from watching it
Mhm.
spill out to how we're gonna figure this out, how we're gonna do this, and to it happening. Oh man, it was something very exciting about. I mean, the only thing that really stood out to me. I'm not really a fanboy over celebrities and
Sure, I
stuff.
was gonna
You know what I'm
ask.
saying?
I
I'm
was
not
gonna
really a
ask.
fanboy over celebrities and stuff, man. But I was shocked. I was really shocked because I've been to the Grammys, I've been to the BET Awards, I've
Okay.
been to different events and private events, Diddy's house. I've been everywhere. I've been to a lot of places. So it's like I don't really care, but it's like when I'm seeing everyone, I'm seeing Drew Brees. I'm seeing D'Angelo. No, what's his name? Russell Wilson. I'm seeing Kanye. Watch. I'm like, okay, like I'm not starstruck because I'm not like, oh, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? I'm not doing all that, but I'm just like, wow, I'm really in one building
with all these,
with
yeah.
all these people that spent 30,000+ on tickets, and
Hmm.
I'm here for free, doing what I love. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid to, do something that I really want to do, and it was amazing. It was very, very, very amazing.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
With because yeah, when you go, yeah, it's just seeing faces is it's a weird thing for sure.
I mean, like I said, I look at it like I said. I mean, there's no one but somebody with extra money, with more money than me.
Sure,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? But it's just like the impact that they have on the world and how people feel about them, and just really seeing them in person, and how Kanye dresses in person, and what the size of Russell Wilson really looks like, and you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying, and how
Mhm.
they really talk in person is really like, oh shit, like this is
Yeah, everybody's real.
right. Like, oh my gosh, this is real. This is not just a video game, and it's not just on TV.
Yeah, because
This is
we could sometimes.
yeah,
I was thinking like we pocket different universes of
right,
like this is the football universe, this is the music universe,
right.
and then seeing it's like wait, everybody is here at once. This is that's. I was gonna ask about the main star talent of the halftime show on if because you were able to be a part of the rehearsals and stuff.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sure people want to know and like, did you get to meet Eminem or Dr. Dre or?
I,
Um,
I so once
but
again,
you've been to all the award. You've been to yeah.
yeah. So once again, my father's been in the industry since.
We're just old friends here, yeah.
So literally, that's what it is. Because it's like I'm Leonard's son.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was literally introducing him as. I mean, or getting introduce myself as Eminem. I met him. He was cool. Talked to him for a little bit. He's very cool. Kendrick. I met Kendrick back my freshman year. Um, at a commercial that my father was doing at Fairfax High School, and I have a picture with him. So I ended up showing him the picture that we had, and I
Okay, yeah.
asked him, can we remake it? So we ended up taking a picture, and we kind of locked in, and he remembered who I was, and so that was cool. Dr. Dre, my dad works with Dr. Dre. That's like his not his right hand man or nothing, but they're really close,
Yeah.
really cool. I used to live like next door to his security guard, so they knew who I was already from then. Um, Mary J. Blige, I didn't really speak to her. She was just so fast on, moving around, just in and out. She's cool. 50 Cent, talk to 50. 50's real cool. I wanted to talk to him about power a little bit because I want to get into acting.
Mhm.
So I wanted to. He's really into
Okay.
opening. He's really open to working with other people. You know what I'm saying? He's really he's his asshole. Of course, but he's really into working with other people. But I didn't really get so many words with him, but I spoke with him. Then Snoop, for the people that do know of my history with Snoop, that's my dog.
Your
That's
history was
I got yeah. That's my dog. Yeah.
no pun
But
intended
if
there, yeah.
no, yeah. I mean, if this does happen to be in there, if it does, if it doesn't, I mean, I dated his daughter, Snoop Dogg's daughter, for 5 years.
Okay.
So that was from my
Oh,
eighth
okay.
grade to around senior year or so. We was on and off, but we were locked in for like 5.5, 6 years.
Dang.
Yeah. So,
Middle
but I but I
school.
but that wasn't that wasn't why I was with her or anything.
Sure,
I been knew
sure.
who the family was. We was always going to amusement parks and stuff, doing different things. Like my family and family friends, just we were always connected,
Yeah.
always intertwined with each other. So
Yeah.
it just happened to get to that point of our life, and yeah. So ever since then, I'm locked. I'm literally like
Yeah, yeah.
like
It's
this
like
with Snoop, man.
it's
It's
familiarity
yeah,
there.
exactly.
Very cool.
But yeah, that experience, man, it was talking to all of them and being in a section with all of them all at once is it was it was a dream come true, man. It was because it's like literally those are people that we all grew up to. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Literally,
Mhm.
every single one of them. Besides, I mean, Kendrick is new, but that's still an icon. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
still
and the
somebody.
blending of it all is
Yeah,
yeah, it's Yeah,
It was great.
definitely an event.
It was great. I
And
was
you were
that is
there.
something that will go down in history of my life. I will always tell that story or tell my kids
Yeah,
whenever I have
that's
kids.
awesome.
That
That
was
was a
that was
day.
it.
Oh, well, that was some time for
No,
sure.
yeah, no, that was getting told that I'm working on the Super Bowl. Oh man, I appreciate him. I appreciate my pops for that, man. For real, that
Yeah,
was one hell of an experience, man, for sure. Yeah,
great. I'm glad I brought it up.
yeah. Yes, sir.
I did want to transition into asking about in your opening intro of who you are. We haven't talked too much about film, but you did mention that you're dabbling into acting.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
w- Tell me more.
I already, man.
So,
I'm. Go ahead. Go ahead.
what's your experience with acting prior to this new jump, or yeah,
Zero.
zero?
Zero. Yeah, it's like literally zero. I want to do it based off my character. You know what I'm saying? I am a nervous, shy person, but
Hmm.
I could always open up once I get comfortable and know who you are and really willing. Because I like conversation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I get that from my mother. She will not know who you are, but will sit there for 3 hours with you and just talk.
Hmm.
Like literally, and I don't know. I'm just so big on that. So literally, if I get comfortable with you, and I'm down, and I'm
Yeah,
open to
and you have time to prep and like
yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I never done theater, never took theater.
You weren't a theater kid in high school.
Not at all. Not, I
Stayed
was
far away from
stick
that.
to sports, stick to football and weight room, my boy, and,
Yeah.
and dressing, and that was it. But this acting, I literally like I'm telling you, I was making me really do this. That's helping me feel is other people telling me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I'm very, very big on other people's words. Like of course I tell myself like go, 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 or I
Sure,
want to do
sure.
this, but getting the confirmation from other people like you should do this. You should. Why not try it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I've
it's
been
like
there.
I haven't really took the route on modeling or anything yet because I more so want to solidify my position in the modeling aspect first and um, the styling aspect because really I know a lot of people that's gotten into the acting through modeling. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
once they see your face and excuse me. So once they see your face and how you are on set, oh, they're taking you from there. I mean, and it's probably an easier way. So it's I mean I'm not trying to say that's the easy route around it or anything, but that's something that I want to solidify
Yeah.
first and move on with, and then of course, think about the acting, and I'm in that industry, so why not? You know,
Yeah, it's
why
definitely a
not?
path.
Yes.
Um, and you're getting experience. I mean, you have experience in front of a camera. I mean, uh, modeling does already take an element of being an actor to pull off looks and to be in certain emotional states to pull off a photo at all. You have to,
No, right. You have to get into character. Yes, you
yeah,
do have to get into character. You do have to focus, relax your body, think of this pose. Not think of the pose, but pose like this, pose like that. And some people aren't comfortable enough to do that. Just how
yeah,
people aren't comfortable enough to act and get into character.
yeah, yeah,
So yes, you are 100% correct on that. That intertwines with that.
yeah.
Yes.
It's about being versus yeah, just doing the pose isn't enough. You have to be be the
Be the
pose.
pose. Yeah, no, for sure. No, yes, yes. You
Yeah,
have to be the pose for sure. You have to really. You just gotta loosen up, man. Everything is when it comes to modeling, dressing, acting, be outside the box. Do not be
okay.
yourself. Get get comfortable with the uncomfortable. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
It's just think outside the box, man.
Yeah, and
Just be
challenge
yeah,
yourself.
challenge yourself to different things
Growth.
because you never know. Like if you think, all right, every time I wear something or do something and somebody's gonna say something, you're just gonna stay in that hole that you're in because you don't like what they're saying or anything. But if you just get outside the box and do what you want to do, and people are gonna eventually change their mind and be like, oh, okay, that's just him. That's just how. he dresses or how she dresses.
Yeah,
That's just so. Just think outside the box. Go for it.
for
Go
sure.
for it.
Yeah, and keep
Go for it.
changing, right?
Yes, exactly. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, I mean,
evolving.
if you don't change or even try it, you won't know if you like it or if the other people like it or dislike it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You have to try it. It's okay. It's trial and errors, man. Live life to
for
learn,
sure,
man. Live to learn. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Just
I was thinking about this is a dumb aside. No, I don't even get it. I was thinking about my because I shaved my head for the first time
okay.
just a couple months ago.
Okay. Wait. So like literally, you had hair, like
I
you had long hair, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had the whole man bun going.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. Okay.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was okay. Yeah, so when I moved to LA, I had my standard shorter hair,
Okay.
and then when COVID hit, I'd always joked. It was kind of one of those things where I had joked about going long hair for a long time,
Yeah.
and like I wanted a man bun just because I don't know. I thought it was kind of like goofy and lame and weird, and like why am I doing it? But then I kind of wanted to do it too at the
Right.
same time. So either way, I grew out my hair for a couple years, and
Okay.
then I did that, and
Okay.
then I was like, all right, that's over with. Shave that all off, and I've never had hair like this before. So I'm just thinking about like when I've had 3 different looks living in Los Angeles so far. I've only been here 3 years, so
Mhm.
it's been that people at home are a little bit confused on like
Like, what's going on with him? Is he okay? Is he out there doing drugs in California? I mean, what kind of weed is he smoking? I
some of
mean,
the questions I was
yeah.
getting. Yeah, I was like, what happened? What's
Like,
wrong? I was like, no. That's not.
no, for
So
sure. But no, now that you just said that about the hair, that's one thing that I do. I don't know if you paid attention to that.
yeah, for
I've
sure.
had literally every hairstyle. I've had braids. I've had an afro. I've had curly hair. I've had a mid top. I've had waves. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I've just recently, I just recently shaved my beard off for not the first time, but the first time I went completely naked. Like I went
Just clean shaven.
completely for the first time in like 5 years, 8 years, something like that. I just was like
You went to babyface.
babyface. Just
How was that?
it was. I felt like a pedophile, bro.
What?
I was like,
What?
I don't know if I like, cause it was just, bro. I just felt serious all the time, and I just felt like it just. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it didn't
I didn't
feel
like. I
good.
tried. I did a photo shoot with it. I did. I did do some shoots with it.
Yeah.
I just.
You're
I
like I did it and tried it.
no.
No
So
go.
then I let it grow back. It got back full within 3 to 4 months, if that.
I'm gonna say 3 to 4 days.
No, yeah. Shit, I wish, but 3 to 4 months
Yeah.
it took to get a full length again. But then I'm just always in it's hair, man. So I'm always into just fuck it, let's just cut it. Why not? I just went to the barbershop one day and just told him, let's go short.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of my homies that I don't remember the one you just met.
Yeah.
He has a beard too. He grows his out, but he just recently shaved. He saved his short, and I was just like, oh, fuck it, why not, bro? Let's just do it. I want to let me
Okay.
try it, bro. You did it, so let me try it.
You felt more comfortable going
Yeah, I was
for
like,
it.
now I feel like it's just hair, bro. Let me fuck it, why not? So
Yeah.
I went ahead and tried it, and
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I am waiting for it to grow back, but
But it feels good.
it
Yeah.
feels good. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind doing it again. This length, not the bald
You don't
baby
want.
face
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Never,
Yeah.
never again. But
Never.
that is something I do entwine my looks with though. My hair, what my hairstyle is like. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my
You.
vibe is different when I have hair
Mhm.
braids. I don't really wear hats. I do have hats. I do own hats.
I did. Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
hats is not really a thing.
I throw them on every now and then. You may see a few pictures
Yeah.
here and there, but that's probably because I just didn't have a haircut, or
Sure.
but
But for the most part, you do.
most part,
Yeah.
my cuts is too clean, man.
Gotta
You
show
know
it
what I'm saying? I
off.
got my waves, man. Shout out to my boy Doc, man. You know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing, but yeah, I just rather show my hair texture and show
Mm-hmm.
but if my hairline's messed up or my curly hair is just not sitting the way it wanted to sit, or my braids are just too messed up, I'm throwing a hat on for sure. I can swag that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I throw a hat on, but that doesn't make my outfit. That does not make my outfit at all.
The
A hat
hat does not make the
Yeah,
outfit.
it doesn't make the outfit. That's just a a hair accessory. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a it's
That's
hair
like throwing on the
safety.
watch. That's like it's like let me just throw this on real quick. That's not
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so acting. We were talking about that briefly. All right, so I guess just to recap on the acting
Mm-hmm.
side, it's still kind of new. It's still kind of not really the high priority item. It's just you've accepted via a lot of people telling you to go for it that it's something you do want to do,
Yes.
and you'll ease
Yes.
your way into that. No pressure scenario. You're not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really into a rush of doing that right now. I mean, of course you do want to start young as an actor or whatever, but
Yeah.
I'm not really into a rush for that side of anything because I still want to go take acting classes. I still do want to, get outside my box. You know what I'm saying? I am, I think outside the box all the time, but when it comes to kind of personality wise, or just being
Hmm.
different, I want to, kind of, I mean, you shouldn't learn to be outside the box or, be different, but I do want to learn how to act in a different personality. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To just be something different.
Yeah, there's a lot of I'm sure you've experienced this with plenty of stuff that you've done, but there's acting is hard.
Yes.
Acting is very
Yes.
hard.
Yes.
Um, because I know when I first jumped into film, I wanted to be an actor first, and
Yeah.
then I took some scene study classes and I did some stuff,
Mm.
and that really brought me out of my shell in new and exciting ways.
Right.
And then I throw that all away to jump onto the production side.
Right.
But it is scary and it is difficult and it is challenging every step of the way forever. So
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't acting like you said. It was never like it's never a priority thing to me.
yeah, that makes it easier.
Um, I literally just hopped in the industry, just
Well, you grew up in the industry,
yeah,
like
being
you're
around
saying.
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah. So, but of course, like I said, acting just comes with the part of my looks. You know what I'm saying? It's just me getting told I look like Luke James now every day. Like it's
uh-huh.
crazy, and he's an actor, so it's like I might as well try to,
See what
and that's
happens.
just a big person. Like I've gotten casted for I didn't go do the rehearsal or whatever. I didn't go to the casting call, but I got casted for to play a Lance Gross. I don't know if you know who that is. He's like a brown skin actor, dark skin dude
Okay,
actor. Um I've been getting told I've looked like a couple actors, man. So
for
I'm
sure.
just
And
like,
people
shit,
like to
man.
do that. People like to
Yeah,
do
so I'm
that.
just like, man, why not just expand? Like literally I what so the position I'm in right now in the industry, I work in transportation.
Okay,
So I'm building my way up to become an actual coordinator.
okay.
But so where I'm at now is just I literally just network with everybody and I tell them like, hey, I'm in acting, and if they like me or whatever, they pull me or whatever. And we
Sure.
take it from there,
Yeah, transport. You
Yeah,
gotta see. You gotta meet.
everyone
Yeah,
from
everyone.
left to right,
Yeah.
directors to PAs,
No, it's
literally top
great.
to bottom,
Yeah, you're.
literally.
Yeah, and that's the issue with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tired of the. Because I was thinking the issue is I don't know how much things are changing, but I'm talking about COVID and wearing the mask,
Hmm.
and you don't really get to show off your face.
You want to know something crazy?
Yeah, what do you got?
I try my hardest to keep my mask off just for that reason.
For
Just for
sure.
that reason. I swear to you,
Just
like
see
I
my
literally, I
face.
take my mask off. I'll keep it on as long as it's a COVID compliance person around, something. But I'm just walking by myself and I see I'm taking that right on off, smiling, showing my teeth because I got the teeth, and I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? And just
Yeah.
grab their attention from that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard. It's hard to connect with people if you can't, if you're missing that part of the face. So that's
exactly.
it's
That's shit, that's the main thing. That's what's coming out. Like that's your words. They want to see your lips move. You know what I'm saying? They want to
even
see.
even without the
Yeah.
words, like just
Smile.
smiles
Yeah, you
and
can't. You don't have no features. Like you only can see what's happening from the eyes, and yeah,
it's very limiting.
yeah, right. Very, very,
So
very.
outside of transportation and acting and modeling, have you had the chance to wardrobe style? 'Cause you've done music video styling, like you've been a stylist on music
Ye-
videos,
Yeah,
or
I've done that was through it wasn't for myself. It was more so I was more so assistant to it, but
okay,
that was like a start for me. That's what really
sure,
helped me pick it up, and start going on that. But I have a friend also that is a stylist. He styles like Mustard and DJ Mustard and
okay.
LMA. He's done before, but I've done some personal shopping with him before, and like I said, that
You get to
just
see the process and all that.
yeah, and it's something I like to do. I like shopping. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't like shopping? I mean, and
Especially if it's somebody else's money, right? Too.
exactly. And then
I f-
another thing is too, what really made me like, okay, I really want to like I always said fashion, fashion, fashion. So what
yeah.
really made me like I ended up getting a job at Nordstrom's. I worked at Nordstrom's. I worked
Okay.
in the women's dress department.
All
So
right.
literally I was getting given all the information to females of like how they look. Like females, they're dressing, of course, because they want to feel good, but they want a man's opinion. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
I was giving them that opinion to, you look good, you do this, and that just really made me want to help other people
Yeah. Yeah.
feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if I feel good, I'm dressing good, and I'm feeling good. So I mean, why not
Give that to other
give that to
people.
other people? If
Yeah.
I think you look good, and you should feel good. You know what I'm saying? And if you think you feel good or you look good, then
Yeah. If the
you
only
know,
hurdle that's going to keep you from feeling good and looking good is me reaffirming that,
right,
then I'm going to give, yeah, I'm going to,
right,
assuming it's true.
right, right, right.
Not just lying to these women.
Right, no, for real. Like, yeah, you look good. Yeah, yeah. But the whole heel is off, and it's like everything is just crooked and yeah, no.
You look good. Get out there. Rock it. Um,
Yeah.
okay. So as far as we're nearing the end here, but moving forward on the journey, um, what are you most excited about for the second half of the rest of this year? What's in terms of I'm also curious on the track of the styling too, on what you want to be doing more of, even just for me personally to know, on there's narrative, because that there's the I mean that was something I was curious about hearing too, was which you kind of mentioned it there working at Nordstrom, was styling for women, um, and because like when you get brought on to, let's say, like a feature film or a short film or something, there's a variety of characters, variety of sizes, ages, ethnicities.
Right.
So like coming into an environment like that and being tasked with, can you style my characters, and how does each person come, how do they each show up, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, what most excites you on moving forward?
Man, I love these questions because it's like shit. No one ever really asks me these questions, and I never really sit down with people to ask me these questions. So you guys are really getting like the first hand of these answers right
Yeah.
here. The next step, man, is really me just branching out my brand. Really, once I start my brand, is like really go with it, just the styling and dropping clothes because I am doing the styling part of also I am sketching not
Mhm.
every day, but when I do have ideas, I do just throw them down on my iPad. But when I'm really ready just to elevate in my styling task and like I said, making people happy,
Yeah.
putting clothes on and because you're gonna need clothes on your back every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's putting clothes on
It's a big part of
is
our lives. Yeah.
yeah, that's something that that like you said is a big part of your life, and I just feel like I'm ready to make like I said make people happy, feel good, look good. It just that's what I'm really excited for, man, and
Building out
Yeah,
the brand.
just building my brand, man. And
So when I guess just to clarify, when you say brand, are you referring to like you're designing your own clothing line, or how did or what?
so that's one thing that's a part of my brand. Yes, that's one thing a part of my brand. I'm going to entitle. So I have my brand right now. I have my LLC, which is KingCo, which
Hmm.
is that's who my brand is. That's just what my brand is. But I'm going to have. I'm not, I don't really want to speak on it because I don't want to ruin it. But
Sure, sure,
I'm
sure.
just more so. I'm just going to have different tiers of things under that name. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm going to have my fashion, the clothing brand side. I'm going to have my styling side, and et cetera, et
yeah, that
cetera,
makes
et
sense.
cetera, et cetera. Yes, yeah,
Is there no? That sounds awesome. I
yeah,
look forward to seeing how that all plays out for
yeah.
sure.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. I mean, like I said, I'm not in a rush to do anything. I'm still young. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
22 years
yeah,
young.
for
Yeah,
sure. And
saying
you're
just
in Los Angeles. There's so
Los Angeles,
much.
living it up. Trying to figure it out. But like, I'm really, I don't know. I like it's like I'm telling you that I do. That's the next step. But more so, I'm really ready to, be be who I really say I am. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Just
okay.
really be who I say I am, man. Yeah, for
Be
sure.
who you say you are.
Exactly. I'm not
So,
saying it. I mean, because it's like you got it. I'm not faking it of who I am or anything. I'm not faking my persona or anything. But
yeah,
it's just
it's kind of growing into yourself.
exactly and
Yeah,
understanding myself.
coming
And
into your own. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yeah,
yeah. Because
exactly.
you know where you want to go. You know who you want to be, and it's just
Right, and I'm not letting anyone stop me. Not letting
yeah,
anyone. Of course, you take your criticism. You always got to have your
for
criticism, and
sure. Yeah.
that's just how you perfect yourself and perfect your
Hmm.
craft. And so, man, I'm looking forward to the next 5 years of my life for sure,
No, that's awesome.
for sure.
So I guess lastly, this is the easy question here, but for those that want to follow, those that want to keep in the loop on on you and your journey and jump in and check out your brand and stuff, where can people find everything?
People, you could follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at KingCo, and that's it, and that's all. Yeah, that's it.
Great.
Yeah.
King K Co.
KingCo, KingKaayCo. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, and I'll put links
Yes,
in
sir.
links below and all that kind of stuff for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks for meeting
Man,
up,
I
sir.
very appreciate this, man, for having me. You know what I'm saying? This is like the first thing and that's really opened me up to be, speak and give my chance to tell, what I do, how I came about it,
Yeah.
why I do it, you know. So I really do appreciate him for, finding me and making this happen.
Yeah,
For
happy
sure.
to do
For
so.
sure. For
No,
sure.
I guess that was one thing I was. I don't know if you're gonna be doing this at any point in your videos and stuff, but I know on like Instagram, I'm like, you have some videos showing off style and wardrobe outfits and
Yeah.
everything, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I want to hear him talk. Like,
Yeah.
where's the voice? It's always like music or,
The music in it just to
but well,
close. Yeah. And like I said, I very much appreciate you for even feeling that type of way that, wanting to hear my side of the story
yeah,
and how I'm feeling or why I even do what I do. So, because there's not a lot of people out here that's just, people may look and just steal your idea, but never want to hear
hmm,
the voice. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Because they never want to say where they got it from.
for
So.
sure, for sure. It was my idea. It's my
Yeah, that was my
look.
idea there. Exactly, exactly.
All
But now
right,
you guys got the voice to the face and the clothes, and
love it.
there it is. Yeah, man. But now I wanted to say another
Okay,
thing is too. So
please.
what made me really like start this? I've went to I've been to 13 schools out of 12 years of schooling.
13
13
schools.
schools. So literally, I've gotten a perspective from every race, every gender, every age, every what did he call it? Like southern, like the country
Just
people, or just
yeah,
Californian
different regions.
regions,
Yeah.
different. So I got to feel it all type. I lived in Atlanta. I lived in out here. Obviously, I lived in Houston. you know. So that was a big thing on, figuring out how I want to dress and how I want to continue to dress, is seeing everybody's thing. That's one thing why I really haven't dropped anything for clothes, because I'm still trying to figure out what people are, what lane they're going in, you know what I'm saying, and how people like to dress in certain areas, and when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to different type of weather. Because out here, you could literally wear shorts out here year round. You know what
Sure,
I'm saying?
sure.
Literally, no matter if it's windy or not, you can have a hoodie on with some shorts. You know what I'm saying? But in Texas, you're not going to be wearing shorts all day. You're probably going to wear some sweats with a hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
different ways on how to put the things together and putting the color blocks. But I just wanted to throw that in. That was
That you hopped around a lot
just
as a
hopped around
kid.
a lot, and
Yeah.
that opened up my
Yeah.
visionary of a
That's
lot
a
of things. Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
I just
Oh
wanted
no,
to throw
I
that in.
resonate with that.
Yeah,
I didn't hop around as much,
yeah.
but I know as elementary school, I think it was like maybe 4 schools in 5 years or something like that. So I'm like, yeah,
I went to 6 high schools, 4 years. Six high
woohoo,
schools.
it's a lot.
6 high schools, 3 middle, two middle, and I think 3 or 4 elementaries.
Yeah,
Something like
you
that.
gotta really learn how to
Yeah.
plop in
Plot.
and
Yeah.
just get
Yeah.
running.
And
Yeah.
that's why I don't know. I'm so used to moving around and just, man, I can't sit still, and I just like seeing different things and putting shit together, man.
No, for
I
sure.
have a lot of friends that's 7 foot, and they're scared to put clothes on because they think they're too tall for it. So that's another reason why also that I want to be able to put that image. Like, nah, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, you can.
I could put on a V-neck. I could put on a damn turtleneck, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all could wear the crop pants. Everything just has to. When it comes to those type of people, they really have to. Things have to be tailored. You know what I'm saying. Everything has to be custom. That's where the stylist comes in.
Okay,
At.
yeah.
Like a lot of, not because it's the stuff doesn't fit at all, but if you want it to fit a certain way, a lot of the stuff has to be custom. And
Yeah.
most of these tall people they don't wear stuff but sweats and shorts and stuff because they don't like the stuff that wear they don't like the way their stuff fits, and that's because they don't take the time to go get it custom or
Yeah,
even
it's a
have
little.
that person to help them out. So
Yeah, yeah. It's more
so
work.
yeah,
and-
that's what I love to do, man. To be an assistant to, not an assistant to you, but assistant to you getting dressed,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
assistant to
there's a difference
help
there.
you exactly. There's a major difference. Like I'd rather go assist on shopping for you than assist to go run coffee. Go get this.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah.
get that. Nah, give me your damn card. Send me 10,000, 30,000, whatever you gotta. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your budget is, and because I mean, I've dealt with those type of people. Send me 50,000 or give me their American Express card. You're limited to this, and go swipe that. All right, come bring it back. If you don't like it, go take it back. Like it, keep it.
Okay.
And I'm getting connected to a lot of showrooms too, where I could just start pulling, so I really don't even have to
That's the place to
swipe the
be.
card. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, that was it, man.
No,
Man,
love it.
That was great.
Love
I
it.
appreciate you, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
COVID.
you. Thanks for coming out
COVID,
again.
fist pump.
Boom. All right.
Yes, sir.
That's the show. Thanks, everybody.
Always.
Boom, 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 boom.